Right. This morning I found myself engaged in a very interesting conversation that was started by my dear sister Brenda Mopa. It was about boycotting the shows in the UK, Tuku and Machesu's shows. It's very interesting that everything that is happening in Zimbabwe, I have not seen any of our local artists, actors being involved in the movement. Okay, we are not saying that everybody was supposed to attend the court case of Pastor Evan, but basically what we're saying is, there's a lot of unrest in Zimbabwe, a lot of suffering. Why is it the people that we have supported throughout the years in terms of their arts are not standing up and speaking out for us? Those are also meant to be the voice of the voiceless. Then why should we find ourselves taking our hard-earned money to still go and promote the same people when they cannot speak out for us? If this was a movement, or if this was happening, that a white man was doing this to our people, I'm sure would have found, just like back in the days of Chimurenga, where we'd get our musicians like Mukanya getting arrested during that time. Not only did they sing, but they also spoke out. We are looking at representation from all different platforms, and this is a platform that should be talking about the injustice, the corruption in the country, that unemployment. This affects everyone, so the same people that we've made to become who they are, these artists did not go into the diaspora and make their monies or their fame from the diaspora. They started off from home. So being home, that's where they should be looking after. As they say, charity begins at home. If you look at Muhammad Ali back in the days, they would put their gloves aside and go and speak for the people. This is what we need. So it's not an issue of saying Machesu 4 years ago shook the president's hand. That was before the movement. That was before Nzaraya Nyatsorova Kumusha. We're basically saying, why hasn't he stood up and said something? Why has then the icon Tuku stood up with the people and say and speak out? Why is it that the same people have not joined citizens when they went to speak with the governor? That's where their bread and butter comes from. Unemployment affects their shows. You cannot blame the men on the street burning CDs, their own CDs, and selling them on the street. That's part of poverty of what's happening in Zimbabwe. It's teaching everybody to be a thief. And that's not a nation that we want. A lot of people passed a lot of comments. I saw the comments went to over 100 and something. Okay, just think about it. If 100 and something people were commenting negatively about the show and not going to the show at £30 a head, that's over 30,000 that was meant to go into their pockets that they've lost out. So we need them to support us as much as we support them. We had one person that spoke about Strive Masiwa and saying, why are we not boycotting Econet? Well, Strive Masiwa is providing the network, which we are doing to network and communicate with everybody. This is how this movement has also become possible. So people are not just talking to just boycott, but people of Zimbabwe are fed up with what is happening in the country. People of Zimbabwe have now come up to start talking freely what they could not say before. People of Zimbabwe will stand with people that stand with them. So this is my views. As much as I'm a Tuku fan, but for him not speaking out, I will boycott any of his shows. For years on the at the galas that happened in Zimbabwe, not even once did I see Tuku perform. Not even once did I see him perform at a political party. Why then now would he perform when the country is in turmoil, perform at the Million Man ZANU-PF march? We need our artists to join us in this fight. We need them to stand with us, and we need them to be the voice of the people. Somebody said we do not have celebrities in Zimbabwe, all we have are performers. Well, being said a performer or a celebrity of Zimbabwe, we need you to stand with the people, stand with the masses, stand with the citizens, fight for their rights. This is what Bob Marley would sing about. Stand up for your rights. He sang that. But truly speaking, musicians, actors, actresses, whatever, models of Zimbabwe, stand with the people, say something. It's good to see. It was good to see one of the members of Africa Revenge standing outside the courthouse of Pastor Evan. So we need to come together, and we're calling on you just as much as we attend your shows in our numbers. We need you as one, as two, to stand with us, with the masses of Zimbabwe. Thank you.